Hello, everyone! Welcome back to an episode of a new series that we're installing here is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I would like to give a special thanks to my friend Nomadic. He is fucking phenomenal for sending me this. It was fucking great of him. Thank you very much. The bottom of my heart, thank you very much. I can't I can't explain how much of wow. I've been having a lot of fun with this so far. And anyway, I hope you all enjoy this series. Have a good one.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead, you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Wow, what a cutscene. Alright, welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And the expansion is wonderful. Alright, we're gonna go into a new game here. I don't know how this game would be. Well, I do now because I put some effort and stuff like that, and I didn't realize it would be a bit difficult still on the easiest difficulty, which is just the story. And I think at this moment of time I kept thinking about, what should I pick? And I know a lot of y'all are just like, you should have gone with story and sword, but whatever, we're just here to watch gameplay. And I'm like, yeah, I'd rather not die a whole lot on screen and stuff like that. A lot of stuff to edit out here and there. It's just best to just go with just the story, because It'll be nice, smooth, everyone gets a happy experience, and everything seems to be pretty good. I made sure to put the subtitles on here, so that's good. At least we have that. So, here we go.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now that... whoa. Not YouTube friendly. Holy crap. Was not expecting that at all. I know it was just... the bud, but...
You're running out of juice.
Ooh, a little thin
You might
line
bring me
there
some
with
more once
YouTube
you're done.
these days. Ooh. Nope, can't have that. So, anyway, this is the tutorial and stuff like that we'll be running. And I'm getting used to the controls here because I'm mostly a shooter, an adventure and shooter oriented kind of guy here, and I just hold down the trigger and just shoot shit. This is actually a big brain game because you gotta figure out other controls and, you know, really get into it. Like, it's very well thought out. A lot of different mechanics and stuff like that because, oh boy.
Shit.
Whew, I tell you,
Pass as beautiful as ever.
it's majestic, and really the graphics on here are wonderful. It's so pretty. Like, just everything. Like, when I was out on the balcony, it just looks so nice. And the interiors just look so nice too. It's like, wow. Like, for a game like this, I don't know when this game came out, but it feels really, really nice, really smooth. And especially on the Xbox One X, I have it on, and everything plays in 4K, so everything is automatically pretty. It's just standards. Oh, jeez. But I just figured out where the key was and heading downstairs. Probably talk to a lad down here, and yeah.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she is to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Fuck it, let's do the walls. The
Of
tutorial,
course.
the better.
Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you? First! Na 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 na.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Sorry about the little weird cut here and there. Recording has been really buggy lately, and anyway, we got a combat situation here, and I'll be learning how to do the combat here. So, if you happen to do it better than I am, congrats to you. Alright.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Slice your jugular.
Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on, at them.
Training Ciri tomorrow.
Parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, his angle.
Had enough?
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid sword.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike! Damn it! Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen. Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Had enough?
See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Come on, Geralt. Come on! Come on! At the foot! Time for action. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Oh. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
This will be quick and painful.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Thanks for watching.